and it is time for us to go to the finale. Fastest first half, thank you so much. Go ahead and close us out. Go ahead and close us out.
Hey everybody, I'm so excited. We did it. We raised $20,000 for Trans Lifeline. Can you believe it? I didn't think it was going to happen. I mean, we talked about it. We were adding an extra day. We were adding some extra time. We knew it was possible, and we did it. And I'm just so unbelievably proud of everybody who was a part of the marathon this weekend. And gosh, this is just like the best feeling when we get to the end of this and we get to talk about all, what we saw, what we experienced. We get to kind of relive that collective community experience of doing something amazing. And I just want to say, like, from a big picture point of view, this is such a huge deal. Trans Lifeline is such an important cause right now. You'll look at that bar right there. Just look how we've grown over the years. We started with the 9,000, then we kind of a little bit more the next year, a little bit more the next year, and then we just absolutely blew it out of the water this year for Trans Lifeline. We got over $75,000 in these 5 years. I'm just blown away, and it couldn't have happened without everybody who helped out with the event, all of our amazing staff who worked a lot in the lead up to the event and during the week, and as well as volunteers. And I think the biggest thing that I would credit, in addition to all of that, is just all of the amazing runs that we had this week. And I know that's a little bit of like a cliched thing to say, but we really did have just 4 days of unbelievable speed runs, from top to bottom, and so many people in our own community and people who we have grown to include in our community over the years, who wanted to come together and support Trans Lifeline. So I just want to say, big picture, I'm just so proud of everybody who was a part of this weekend, and we just did such a good thing. So JD, what do you want to share and talk about?
Yeah, Blaze. I mean, it takes a village to be able to make a lot of this stuff happen. And under the leadership of yourself, of Shock, and the rest of the leadership team, we were able to make things happen thanks to the hard work of so many people behind the scenes. Whether it be the hosts who had read out the donations and supported and promoted our charity as well as our partners, whether it be chat mods absolutely keeping up the chat lit all throughout the week, whether it be the folks posting about all of our celebrations and announcements on social media, whether it be all of the tech crew. Oh my gosh, the tech crew absolutely pulling out all the stops to make sure that each of our runners could be showcased in the best way possible, and so that all of you viewing at home could have the best viewing experience possible too. There are just so many people that are involved to help make all of the magic happen, and to make it happen both behind the scenes and on stage. It was an absolute pleasure and honor to be able to work with everybody here. Rad, anyone else that you want to add on as well?
Yeah, JD, I want to thank the runners. I think speedrunning is tough, and it's everybody's different. The challenge they approach can be different for everyone. Sometimes it can be really demoralizing. Sometimes it can be super fun. But there is a lot of work that goes into it before anything you see on the stream. Right, there's so many hours go into practicing and getting to the point where even you have the confidence to apply to just try to be on an event like this. And so from everybody that submitted, those that didn't get selected and those that did, the ones that upped their game between the time they got selected to the time they showed off their runs on stream, thank you so much. You make this marathon amazing to watch and interact with, and we're very thankful that you took some time out of your day to help us raise money for Trans Lifeline. I want to specifically thank the 12 runners that sat down for interviews with us. That's always like that's kind of the thing I do here. So, one of the things I do is we sit down with people and get to know them, and want to spotlight just a little bit more information about them, get to know the runners just a little bit more. And that's like one of my favorite things to do, is sit down and just get to know somebody, just give a little more insight into the people behind the gameplay that we see. So
Yeah.
thank you for all that sat down with us and took the time. And it's a lot more time than you'd think. We do 6 or 7 minute interviews, but maybe is like an hour or two with some people. Don't think about it too
Yeah.
much.
I think just to add on to that too, we did something new this year. I don't know if people saw it because we only had it a couple times. We did a pre-show on Thursday, and then we did a live pre-show on Saturday. And Rad, I know you were heavily involved in that as well. So I'm glad we were able to do something new again this year. We don't force something new, but we like to think of new ideas, and that was kind of the new idea this time, is we wanted to try doing some pre-show content and just get everybody hyped up at the beginning of the stream. And I just felt like that went really well too. So thank you for all the hard work that you did that went into that too. And
Yeah.
JD, can we go back to you for a second just to talk about the artists and maybe which of our new friends was your favorite new friend this weekend?
Oh my gosh. Well,
Choose your
before I
fighter,
answer
JD.
that- I know I have to choose my fighter. Before we get into the answer for that, humongous thank you to all of our artists who provided promotional artwork, artists who provided t-shirt artwork, our partners, of course, that had joined in with us to help make that. Our partners who helped make all of this a reality for us. But yes, definitely a big thank you to all of our artists. I will say, oh man, Charcoal Dave, you're a thing. But I think Marshmallow Paul definitely has a place in a lot of our hearts for sure. And some other guy, I don't remember actually, but the whole cast, is just an absolute hoot. Big thank you. If you are curious about the lore of this, definitely check out our channel by typing in !YouTube in chat and check out the Kirby's Epic Yarn run from Saturday night. That was a hoot.
Yeah, that was an experience for sure. I also really need to take a second to thank our sponsors for this event. We had 4 amazing sponsors for Fall Fest this year. We had Timberwolf Trading, who made our shirts again. They also donated $5 per shirt to the charity, which is unbelievable. We had a new sponsor this year. We had Dragon Roast Coffee, who did a discount for us for anybody who wanted that. And they also donated to the charity for the beans that everybody ordered all weekend long. So that was really good. Yeah, less beanie, but and then we had Furry Logic escape rooms, which I think everybody in speedrunning as well as Furry is getting to know a little bit better these days. So thank you so much for them and all the work that they do. And also FWA, because FWA has invited us back for 2025. So we're gonna see a lot of you at FWA in about 6 or 7 months. So and other group, just all of our prize donors. We had just an avalanche of prizes. I'm a little scared to like coordinate all the logistics of shipping out those prizes. I'm not gonna lie, but it is totally worth it. And I hope that a lot of our folks who watched a lot of the weekend and donated, you get something to show for it as well, because that can be part of the fun too. So just a couple other groups I wanted to shout out. I think that's good for me. Rad, we'll just kind of go back around one more time. Is there anything else you wanted to mention?
Yeah, so I got to do a producer shift today. And no, I don't have time to explain what that is, but it was super fun and gave me a lot more insight into just like even being on staff, even being involved in interviews, even speedrunning, going through the whole gamut. Like, you really, like, even I had no idea how wild it was behind the scenes. We work really hard to work around problems and try to keep things as smooth as possible. I know it doesn't always work, but we're dealing with a lot of variables, runner, internet, game systems, like you name it. And the fact that it all comes together is because of all the hard work of people behind the scenes. And I guess I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying. For a minute, I was the new guy today, and it was awesome. It was a great experience, and so thanks to those who helped me and gave a little bit more trust in me this time. I wanted to call out 2 people, just off the top of my head. There's probably more that I should be thinking of right now, so I'm so sorry. But Chow Time doing tech with me today was super helpful, super good experience. And I just want to say, I hope I'm not the only one that has noticed this. I hope I'm not just like calling out a friend, but Ruffy in chat, just an absolute tour de force of a chat mod this weekend. So let's go, Ruffy. All right, that's all I got.
JD, how about you?
One of the things that I was thinking about was there was another really special interview that I had the pleasure of doing last year and that you had the pleasure of doing this year.
That's
I
right.
think we should give a huge shout out to our friends over at Trans Lifeline and
Mhm.
especially Steph for all of the amazing hard work that she and the rest of the team do. Anything you want to add on to that, Blaze?
I just think that they are superheroes, frankly. I mean, you know, we talk about our community and how an important community is, and they are a national community, you know, an international community, and they are dealing with life and death issues, and they needed us. We know people in our community who need them, and it's a wonderful thing that we can all get together and help each other out. So, um, I'm again just we very likely saved somebody's life this weekend, and I do not say that with a I'm not being overly dramatic or anything like that. It's just an incredible thing to think about because, you know, this money that we raised for them is significant and it will go towards people who need help in a time when that, you know, that is a very vulnerable, very population that we need to care about a lot and support. So, and love. Yeah, so I'm really glad for that, and thanks for letting me talk about that a little bit more. I just get a little emotional. I'm looking at the $75,000 again. I mean, this is just incredible. You know, we do, you all do have done so much. You know, we all get to take part of this. It's not just, you know, JD is the host coordinator and Rad is the interview coordinator and me is the event planner. Like, we aren't the only ones who get to celebrate this. Like, everybody who watched and cheered and donated and ran and volunteered and helped out in any way, even if you just like told other people about it, you know, you helped. So we all get to own this. We all get to celebrate this. And it's just such a cool experience that we get to have through this activity that we all took part in. So you should all be really proud of that. We don't always in the modern world get to do stuff like this. It can be hard to make a difference. And we made a difference this week. So I'm gonna do something else here. We got something hiding behind the little graphic here. We have the lovely credit slideshow, our favorite thing made by Lori D. Bunnykins, and we are gonna go ahead and play that now. So everybody enjoy. There we go.
This game does weird things if you manage to drag a dropped item into a different room. And you can take advantage of this by turning a small key into the hookshot.
Which is
So
the item you get in this room normally. So you kind of just like tell the game, I'm getting an item in this room. Ooh, nice try. Let's go. First try. That's the hookshot.
This game does weird things if you manage to
All right. Whoa! What? 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 What?
Whoa!
I mean, I like being close to Big the cat, but that's a little much.
Big being close to you, being like, you smell
Be like,
lovely.
you smell different when you're awake. Like- All right.
Speaking
game
of
for
paper babies,
Yeah,
I mean-
mods deal with him.
Put him in the contraption.
He's not getting put in the contraption. He's going.
getting put in the contraption isn't enough. I need him dead. Oh, cool.
Great news for you.
It turns out.
Yeah,
Really
let's
cool
just kill
cutscene.
him.
Yeah, this cutscene is really good.
And that trajectory is simply impossible. And we'll try one last one. It's actually a very specific frame. Let's see if I get it. 7. Oh my! I did it! Wow. Oh, I'm super happy to show you this one. That's one of the tougher ones to get. And then that trajectory.
Of these.
That is 20k raise for Trans Lifeline. We did it, chat.
Yo.
I do have some unfortunate news that $367 from Sonic Mega went to Choose Your Fighter, Charcoal, and he said, "It's the change, you filthy animals."
Hi, Ridley.
Of these.
At it. Yep.
Cancel raid.
All right, I think we're back. I see me. I see us. We're back. We're done. We did the credits. We did the marathon. It's been an amazing weekend. Again, $20,000 for Trans Lifeline. So many amazing speedruns. 69 hours of speedruns. Nice. Nice, right? Nice. Okay.
Nice.
And we're going to go ahead and take share that love over to one of our community members. JD, do you know who we're rating?
We are rating Burret Turret. So everyone, thank you so much for coming by. This was Fastest First Fall Fest 2024, and we will see you live at FWA 2025 in Atlanta, Georgia, and online here at the Fastest First Twitch channel. See you all next time.
Hey.
Bye, everybody.